everybody in, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. So as usual, you got me, it's your boy Papa Dom. As usual, you're rocking with the finest degenerate journalists on the internet, just like we always do every goddamn week. We have every Friday we got the nice pre-recorded, still not family friendly, but pre-recorded episode of the podcast. Every Thursday, we with a live show on Twitch, #1 gaming podcast on Spotify, #1 gaming podcast on the internet. You already know what the deal is. So I have my beautiful co-hosts with me. I could not do this without them, and they are just, I'm just so blessed to have such handsome men in my life. I just, it's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Every specimen. Bob, tell me all the things you're feeling right now.
I feel like, honestly, you understand what I feel. Remember how I was in Chicago for a year, and the only consistency that I had while I was out there the whole time was, wow, I really wish I get hit by a car on my way to work today. That's how I've been feeling for the last 24 hours. Let me extend that. That's how I've been feeling for the last 3 or so days, because I've had so many issues trying to stream all week that it hasn't worked. I wasn't able to do it. And now on top of all that, after an entire day of power outages, everything is fucking broken. So I have to be here on my phone, At one point, my phone's just going to tip over because you're going to hear me bashing my forehead off of my desk. And you're just going to have to deal with it.
So good. So everything's good. Everything's par for the course. Pretty, yeah. Do you play any video games lately?
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for my phone to die halfway through this.
Aww.
Honestly, I can't wait. Because right when my phone dies, right when the battery life of my phone runs out, that's when the battery life on my life runs out. At that very moment.
As long as you don't die halfway through this, I think we'll be okay. Because, you just light up my life, and I don't know what I would do without you. So, you are the apple of my eye. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, we have a very special guest. Has never been on the podcast before. Super excited to have them on this time. Chris, how's everything going?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing great. No technical difficulties here. Living the dream. I don't know what's so funny.
Yep, Rob's definitely dead. No, that was good. I'm going to give myself credit for that one. That was pretty good.
That was good.
Chris, you good?
Whew.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just got home right in time. I'm full. I'm a little drunk. My chest hurts because I smoked too many cigarettes on the way home. But I'm living. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, absolutely. And a very important asset to the brand. Somebody who's been around for a very long time. Somebody who we want to celebrate as kind of just really being here from in on the ground floor from Wicked Good Gaming. Lucy Lloyd, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, anytime.
Good friend of the program, good friend of ours from a little company you may have heard of called Echogear. What is Echogear all about?
Well, we just celebrated our 3rd birthday, which is kind of exciting, back in April.
Shit.
And we started out with TV wall mounts. That's kind of where we got our start. And just recently, in the last year, in fact, we launched at PAX East. We started doing gaming monitor mounts. And it's been a really exciting, wow, this sounds really aggressive. It's been a really exciting adventure. And I know I'm going full tilt with this now.
Oh shit, I think we lost you. Where are you? No. God damn it.
At PAX East, we started doing gaming monitor mounts, and we I know I'm like going full tilt with this now.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hey. Discord is fucking up right now. Hello? Oh boy. Okay. Everybody stands perfectly still. Shh. Don't make a sound. Hold on, I'm gonna add Chris and Rob. This is gonna... I know this is gonna fuck up. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh! I am a technical genius.
the fuck happened now?
I have no fucking idea. I have absolutely no fucking idea what
All
has
right.
happened.
In all honesty, this happened about 7 times over the past couple of days with the people I've been playing with in Discord.
Well,
It just crashes. It's just been crashing all fucking week.
I am crashing. I am crashing. Hey, let's do the fucking podcast, huh? So, hold on, let me fucking start recording again because I literally had a fucking aneurysm halfway through this. Okay, so Lucy, the last thing that you said was, hold on, wait a second, is kind of just like really being here from from a
and just recent PAX East. I know I'm PAX East.
Fortnite really brings the worst out of you. My monitor didn't turn on for 3 days because I hit my desk so
You
hard.
said that at PAX East you started with TV monitors. I think that was the last.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah. So we started with TV monitors 3 years ago, and just this year we decided to get into gaming monitor mounts because actually a bunch of the people on our team game, and they saw a need for it. Lots of times you've just got the stand on the desk, or you've got 3 stands on a desk, and it's actually just a space suck, essentially. Like you have no room for anything. You can't get angry and like move arms, or say, like get angry at your screen and punch holes at your screen. Is that what you were just saying?
I mean, no, I punched the desk and like the wire behind it fucked up, but yeah.
So anyways, this, we decided that we needed to get them up and off of the desk, and also make it so that they're easily adjustable, so that, maybe you have more than one screen. A lot of people do. Most people do. So, maybe you want one in portrait mode and you want the other in landscape mode. So you can be working with like your feed on one and you can be working with your game on the other. Or if you want, you can do like the 2 screen thing. You can have your game on both screens, get that array feel going on. So, but yeah, we decided that there was definitely a hole in the market and we wanted to fill it, and we had the knowledge to do it. So we got into monitor gaming mounts and we took them to PAX East. Met a bunch of cool people from Boston. That's where we got our start. So we've been doing gaming monitor mounts now for about 3 months strong, and we're kind of having the time of our lives at Echogear right now. We're really enjoying it, and we're really enjoying getting to know gamers and getting to know what they need and learning a lot. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, I had the pleasure of interviewing one of the folks at Echogear at PAX East. I got the email and it was like, yeah, gaming monitor mounts. I was like, all right, we have gaming monitors. What's up? And we went and talked about it. And and so I've probably spent a very long period of my life. You know how they spend. They say how you spend X amount of time of your life in traffic, X amount of your time of your life like waiting at the DMV and shit like that. I've probably spent X amount of time of my life like installing TV mounts with my dad, like drilling in like TV mounts into the fucking wall and hanging up. Like my dad is the biggest like big TV guy of all time. Like he is just like loves hanging up big TVs. Like I think he likes hanging them up more than he likes watching them.
Oh yeah.
He was just over earlier. We just watched a couple episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Shout out Big Kev. Love ya. But yeah, so huge big TV guy. And, so Echogear, I was like, all right, this kind of reminds me of like the TV mounts that I used to hang up with my pops, except like not nearly as frustrating. And so that was a really nice like kind of breath of fresh air to see something that was easy to set up. Something that was very accessible, and it seems like Echogear kind of gets the people that they're marketing to, which is really nice. Lucy and Chris, since you're new to the podcast, I just wanted to, I just want to make sure that you guys, know kind of the protocol. So what'll happen is normally what we'll do is we'll start every episode of the podcast with a little segment that we like to call the weekend recap. And what this means is, as the name implies, you want to tell us what you did last weekend. If you played any video games, that's totally fine. You don't have to tell us about it. If you want to, you can. Otherwise, did you go out? Did you have any like nice little plans? Did you maybe like have to throw up in an Uber? Like, what'd you do? So, since I am trying to still kind of like gather my thoughts from last weekend, I just want to give Chris, since you're our guest, I'll give you the first dibs on weekend recap.
Wow, thanks, John. By the way, I'm honored to be on this podcast. I heard you guys are the #1 trending. Hey, John, Don, are you drinking a Seagram right now?
I'm drinking a fucking Angry Orchard rosé right now.
Oh my! So don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Better off drinking a Mike's Hot Lemonade, which are fire, by the way. But this weekend, I didn't do too much. I went to Hooters on Saturday. I did a bunch of work, but to go out, I guess I went to Hooters, had some wings, a couple towers of beer, came home, read the scriptures, as my friend Dom would say. I was wholesome. I was a nice boy. I didn't do anything, didn't throw up, didn't get too drunk. It was good. It was nice to wake up not hungover. Like you take that for granted sometimes because we drink like idiots. I mean, we try to be responsible and we try to act like we're adults. But when you actually wake up after just like a couple casual drinks and you feel like $1 million, it's you can't even describe it.
It's its own it's its own reward. It's its own reward. Yeah.
Hour, you get ready, you go get coffee, and like you don't stink of booze from the night before, and like your voice isn't all raspy from the pack and a half of cigarettes that you smoke. It's fucking nice. It really makes you stop drinking. But I mean, the weather's gonna be great this weekend, so I can't wait to.
It's its own reward. It's its own reward. I definitely feel you. Saturday night, I went to a show with my little brother, who's 21. So we went out. You know, we kind of like did our own thing. And we stayed out kind of late. I ended up treating myself to a nice like Wendy's #4. When I got home, I ate that. I ate a Baconator meal. Yeah, so I ate that in bed, which is the most sexual thing that I've ever experienced. Eating a Baconator in bed is a whole different experience. If you've never done it before, I highly suggest that you try it.
So Dom, you're just lying there. You're lying there, shirtless, right?
Yep.
With your fucking gross barrel gut and your hairy, little hairy chest, and you just get your Baconator dripping grease onto your already greasy fucking body in the middle of your fucking bed.
Lauren rolls over. Dom, what are you doing?
She brought me there. Shout out to the sponsor.
She just rolled you into bed.
No,
it's like
she brought
her version of candle wax.
She picked us up. No, hey, listen, don't judge. Listen, we're not king shaming this podcast, Lucy.
I'm not.
We're not king shaming.
I kind of want a Baconator now, if we're being totally honest. So continue.
Do they still make the triple?
Yeah, they do.
That's a heart attack.
Ask for a friend. So no, Lauren picked us up. Actually, she picked us up from the fucking venue, and me and Kevin were both half in the bag. So we kind of did our thing, and she was like, I was like, I'm fucking starving because we got there at like 4 o'clock. We got there at 4 o'clock. We left at like 11. It was like a huge like fest. It was like basically like an indoor festival. So she was like, you guys hungry? And I says, yeah, like let's go to fucking Wendy's, I guess. And I get home. I got my bag of fast food. I put it on my dresser. I get everything out. Slide into bed. I should have had like a little table on me in bed, and I just kind of like just sit back. Oh man, it was fucking great. I had to I had to put all my
something like that.
what? Make Echogear. Echogear should make a mount for like a breakfast table, like a breakfast table.
Yeah, just like wheel it over.
Yeah,
ooh.
That can be your April Fool's joke next year. That can be your April Fool's joke. Is like your bed and breakfast table. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
And they knew it. Yeah, we had a Mount of the Month club this year. That was not all that well received.
I feel like that would get some
we liked it.
Interesting connotations.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple videos about that.
Got it now.
Yes, I've seen it.
Hold up.
Yes, I've seen your films. Amount of the Month club. Now, did you advertise it? Now, did you advertise it that it wouldn't show up on your credit card as what it actually was? Like it would just show up as like Amazon Fresh.
It was something really classy, like
FTD flowers delivery.
Yeah, exactly. Flowers for your mama or something.
Yeah. Gold's Gym.
1-800.
Oh, Gold's Gym, huh?
I feel like I'm making it worse.
Yeah.
Is
80? Wait, Gold's Gym is $85 a month? No. No, it's not like that.
Don't worry about it.
Baby, these memberships are outrageous nowadays.
I'm paying for personal training, obviously.
Yeah, these muscles ain't cheap. These muscles ain't cheap. So that was my weekend. Bert, how did you do?
So I was not on the podcast last week because, I know I'm sorry to let everybody down.
Never show up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't here last weekend because a friend from grad school came to visit, so she was here for the weekend.
Ooh.
What did we do? We went to go see Deadpool on Thursday. It was okay. I honestly like the first one better.
What?
Yeah, I know
Sorry.
a lot of people disagree with me, but I like the first one better.
Okay.
It's still a great movie. Everybody should go see it. It's fucking hilarious. Friday, we went to Bit Bar in Salem for a couple of hours, got boozed up. I worked an 11-hour shift, so I came home and napped for like 3 hours, and then we went to go booze in Salem. Saturday, Melissa came home for her birthday, so Lauren threw a birthday party for her, and I got shit-faced and was hungover all day on Sunday. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Just like every other weekend beforehand,
Yeah.
I was hungover on Sunday.
Only it just wasn't her birthday. Those other weekends.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just wasn't Melissa's birthday the weekend before.
Thanks a lot, Melissa.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for the invite, Melissa. I guess my invite got fucking lost in the mail.
Mine too.
Mine
Because
too?
I'm fat now.
Yeah, it's because Chris is fat now. I didn't get invited because Chris is fat.
Right.
Lucy, what'd you
Because
do
Chris
this
is
weekend?
fat now.
What didn't I do this weekend?
Oh.
I see my hangover actually going all the way to Monday.
Oh,
So I don't know if that's like
Whoa.
good or bad. I feel kind of like a champion, but also kind of like a dumpster fire. So like a little bit of
it can go
both.
both ways.
This is
yeah.
the
Yeah,
most on
totally.
brand. This is the most on brand thing I've ever heard.
Well, I mean, that's why we kind of were drawn to you guys. We're like, oh, we're on the same page here. And then he showed up drinking rosé, and now I'm questioning your life choices. But anyway,
Right.
yeah, actually, I spent all day Saturday at a burger battle. It was like a like we have food truck festivals here. Do you guys have those?
Oh yeah.
ever?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
that.
And so it was basically that without the food trucks and mostly just like booths, like tables. And it was like $60. So it wasn't that bad because you got like 4 hours of all you can eat and drink. And so bunch of burgers, and then everybody got a wooden nickel. I don't know. Am I like really old? Am I dating myself by knowing what a wooden nickel is? It's fine.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
sure.
Dom, hold on, Dom, what's a wooden nickel?
I have one actually. I actually have a wooden nickel that was used in my last knee replacement. So yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, let's not joke around about those things because I give it 5 more years before I'm gonna have to get one.
Yeah.
Yo, a quick little thing. Crazy Jace just started listening to this podcast on Spotify last week at work, and I loved it. Listened to like 20 episodes within the first few days. Keep this up, y'all. Shout out to you, Crazy Jace. You're cute.
Shout the fuck out to you. Absolutely. Thanks for the bits. I love it. Crazy Jace, we love you. I'll fucking kiss you. All right, go on with your weekend recap.
No, not with those nasty rosé lips.
Mount of the
Whoa.
month club. All
They
right.
do look really pink. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, but mine do too. It's fine. It's just the camera. Yeah. So we got a wooden nickel, and then you'd vote for your favorite burger at the end. They had one that had like ramen on it.
Ooh.
The line was really long. I skipped that one. That was a good lead into that story. But then they had another one with peanut butter on it. That was my favorite. Have you guys ever had peanut butter on a burger?
I have. That's on the hidden menu at Shake Shack.
Yeah, it's like
You get
the
to,
only
like,
way to eat a burger. I swear to God. But so that was really fun, and then good beers, good craft beers from all over. But essentially, that was like a 4-hour celebration, and then the celebration didn't stop after it was over. So
As it shouldn't.
No.
long weekend. No complaints here, other than still recovering, and it is Thursday.
Hey, I respect it. Where are you from, Lucy? Just statewise. You don't have to tell me your address, but just.
Dale. I'll send you a
Longitude.
pin.
Oh,
No,
drop me a pin. Drop me a pin.
Yeah. Minneapolis.
Okay.
So,
123 Fake Street.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, my address actually sounds like it could be fake. I'm obviously not going to give it out here, but that's funny. It's like
Please don't.
not that
Please
far
don't
off.
do that.
I'll be the judge. Just text me it.
On it.
It's lit. So yeah, that was our weekend recap. So I wanted to touch on something real quick, just something that's really near and dear to my heart, and that's virgins getting mad online. Something that it's like pretty much America's favorite pastime, Now, people say that America's favorite pastime is baseball. I disagree. I think that it's virgins getting mad online. And if you didn't see this already, it's fucking really real. It's unfortunately real that there are a lot of people who have never, ever felt the touch of the opposite sex or the same sex that are very upset that there is a woman,
I like where this is headed.
on the cover of Battlefield 5. A woman!
Oh, no. In 2018?
A woman!
No.
A woman! Of all things to be on the cover of Battlefield 5.
Well, first of all, Dom, you can't assume the gender.
True.
2018.
2018.
You don't know. It's kind of fucked up on your end.
Was it confirmed? Was it confirmed in a note somewhere that it was in fact a woman?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a woman.
We don't know for sure.
No, it's definitely a woman. And there's a lot of very butthurt, ass-mad virgins on the internet who are like, women weren't in World War II. They didn't enlist in World War II, so they should be on the cover. Now keep in mind that people in World War II also didn't have regenerating health. They also couldn't call in.
Do we know that for a fact?
Can we fact check this? Hold on, let me fact check this real quick.
Let me Google that.
Yeah, Lucy, can we get on this one? Yeah, thank you. No, I don't see anything about regenerating health. I don't see any sort of no regenerating health in World War II. Hold on a second. Was there any matchmaking in World War II? Hold on, let me just fact check this real quick.
My grandfather just texted me. He said no, there wasn't.
God, he's really good with a phone. That's impressive.
Really good.
Yeah, he loves Angry Birds. So
big podcast guy. Grandpa Palladino, big podcast guy. So a lot of ass pain over there being a woman of all things, a woman on the cover of Battlefield 5. So I don't know how you guys feel about this. I personally have been taking a lot of personal time to laugh about this, but there is so much anger. And like a lot of the Battlefield devs have actually come out and been like, yeah, we're really proud of what we've done. This is going to be a great story. We hope everybody likes it. And, basically fuck the haters. And I am very excited. I'm super excited. I might buy I haven't bought a Battlefield game since Battlefield 2 for the PlayStation 2. And I might buy Battlefield 5 just because there are so many ass-mad fucking neckbeards that are like, there weren't any women in World War II, so I don't want to buy this game. And I think it's not historically accurate. Just get the fuck out of here, okay? Why don't you go outside, get a tan, maybe think about something. I just can't even fucking deal with it. But, I don't know. What'd you guys think about this? And they're frozen.
Oh.
And we're back.
Hey, Dominic.
God damn it! All right. So, what did you guys last hear?
You said, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
about
what do you guys think?
Are we back? We start talking.
Yeah, we're back. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chris.
Well, I mean, I blame a lot of it on E-Bombs World and Newgrounds not being a thing anymore, because that was like the place for virgins to go when like there was internet. I'm dead ass. Like, you used to be able to play that game where you had the X-ray goggles and you could see like naked girls and
Oh
naked
my
guys
God,
and
that's
stuff.
right.
Yeah, I used to play it all the time. I was a sick fuck. But I was super young too. Granted, I was like, I don't know, 21. But that was like the place to go. So you'd go on there and there was a bunch of games and stuff, and like you only seen certain things on the internet that like young people were supposed to see, and you didn't really have a voice on the internet. That kind of sounded terrible, but I think they're blowing it out of proportion. There's like, do something better. Don't complain that there's a girl on the cover of a game. There's much more that you can complain about. There's a lot worse happening in video games. Like, talk about 13 Reasons Why. About how, I'm not going to throw any spoilers out there, but I think it's absurd. I think it's ridiculous. Grow up,
Bob.
Am
Fuck,
I the only one that can hear
I
him?
forgot I was muted. I was sitting there typing away on my keyboard. I forgot I was muted. So I've been listening to the last podcast on the left a lot, like for the past probably year and a half now. But they did an entire side stories episode where they went into detail about the incel group, which incel stands for involuntary celibate.
Oh yeah.
So people who are on the internet all day, just scrolling through Reddit, shit talking people on 4chan, that their whole mindset is that women want nothing to do with them, even though they're perfect, and that their standards are set so fucking high that like the supermodels on the runways, they're not even in their league anymore. Chris is gone. See you later. But yeah, so the whole incel thing, involuntary celibate, has spread from like 4chan into Reddit into like everyday social encounters where they were talking about some guy was at like a Starbucks or something and the woman in front of him ordered something, and like in his head he was trying to rationalize a way in which she would start a conversation with him because he was so great that she needed to start talking to him. Those are the fucking type of people that are going to sit there and protest Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
The incels.
Right.
And apparently their community has just exploded recently due to websites like 4chan and Reddit. And the fact that because you're so anonymous on the internet, you could just fucking shame whoever you want. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's absolutely fucking crazy. I think that the you know, like a big problem is obviously like the people that are there's a couple of different kind of like things at play here, and it's part of it is like you kind of fake care about historical accuracy, right? So you kind of fake care that whether or not you believe in a certain thing happening in World War II, it's not about that. It's about you being like, well, I don't want to play as a girl, and that's fucking dumb. Like, you just should fucking deal with it. Like, all of us enjoyed Metroid Prime. In Metroid Prime, you play as a girl. I'm sorry, fucking spoiler alert. If you haven't played Super Metroid 2, or Super Metroid, I'm sorry, you play as a girl. Samus is a girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry to ruin your whole goddamn life. But the point is that people on the internet are just finding like these reasons to basically just say whatever the fuck they want to say. And at this point, it's, women, hey, I don't want to play as a woman because women didn't serve in World War II, and actually they did. I saw a tweet about someone who was like, my grandmother served in World War II, and she died with a crazy amount of like shrapnel in her leg, and sure, was the percentage of women that served in World War II much smaller than the percentage of men that served? Yes, of course. But yeah, there was. And I don't play video games for the fucking realism. If you want to play a war game for the realism, play Civilization or play any other real-time strategy game that actually will give you the simulation of commanding an army in real time. I don't understand. I mean, I kind of do understand. I guess I do kind of get it when it comes to people being this fucking mad about certain things. And the worst thing about it is then we get the think pieces. We get 60,000 different blogs on Kotaku and everything else that's, well, some people on Twitter are upset that there's girls on the cover of Battlefield 5. And that's not representative of pretty much anybody. I don't know anybody personally that is mad about a girl being on the cover of Battlefield 5. I don't know anybody.
If you're that upset over a video game cover, like, go outside.
Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. I don't know anybody.
No one should get that worked up over a video game cover.
I don't know a single person. I don't know a single person in real life, and I'm proud to say this, that is upset about there being a female on the cover of Battlefield 5. I don't fucking care. I don't care. It's cool. Are you going to tell a different story? Great. We've all seen the same. There's been probably how many, World War II first-person shooters have there been? 20 billion? There's been 20 billion different first-person shooters set in World War II. And, if this is a story of a woman who takes place of 0.05% of the fighting force in World War II, that's a story that I want to play. That's a story that I want to play. I don't play video games to play and to understand what it was like to be in the common rank and file soldiers thing. Every Call of Duty game, every Battlefield game, every Medal of Honor game is all about the soldier that goes above and beyond and does the things that other soldiers can't. So if this is about a soldier that, is maybe like an unspoken hero or something like that, and who knows, maybe this Battlefield 5 game ends with let's say the main character is the woman, and let's say this Battlefield 5 game ends with her not getting the recognition that she deserves. Maybe that's more of a social commentary that most people can handle. But I don't play video games to fucking learn about the same heroes that I can, or the same people that I can learn about on the Discovery Channel or the History Channel, because I'll watch the History Channel. This is about people that this is about the stories that I can't learn about from the history books. And even if it's not
but
real,
you lived through most of that, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, as somebody who lived through the Great Depression, I feel like I'm entitled to my opinion. But yeah, so fuck those people. And if you're listening to this and you're one of those fucking virgin incel fucks that is mad that there's a fucking girl on the cover of Battlefield 5, let me tell you, from all of us here at Wicked Good Gaming, suck my dick from the back. Who else wants to talk about video games?
Video games. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, everyone wants to be a part of some sort of argument. It's like I feel like it's for the attention at this point. Everyone's a keyboard warrior and just wants to like say whatever they can behind a camera or behind a keyboard, just for the attention of it. Like, do they really care that much? No, they just like the rise out of people. They want to get that attention. Like when you see like the
specifically
old people on Facebook posting paragraphs about stuff that doesn't really have to be talked about. They want the comments. They want people calling them idiots. They like that attention.
It's trolls. It's just the age-old troll example. You can't feed them. Stop feeding them.
Exactly. Totally agree.
Don't feed the trolls.
I mean, specifically that group of incels, they're supposed to be like actually have the mindset of like all of this shit that goes on is truly aimed and affected at them. So like their whole mindset is they're doing this because we don't want it. And because we don't want it, we're going to respond negatively to it. So they're all up in arms now. And when you have those fucking people like heads of Reddit communities that are doing this shit, it always trickles down to other people. But then like you just have to rationalize for yourself. You're your own fucking individual. You don't have to listen to that shit. I don't know. I can't stand it. These people are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Internet, man. It's like the Wild West.
I mean, even Bubba was like, I'm hopefully fucking trolling in the chat. It was just like, ask a World War II vet how they feel. First of all, I don't fucking know any. My grandfather, God rest his soul, passed a very long time ago. And, at this point, if you are a World War II veteran that wants to play a first-person shooter, you've got about 5,862,458 different games to play. So you can go play those. That's totally fine. But if there's one female World War II veteran alive that wants to play a game, that's totally fine. I mean, that's like, just go fucking play a game that you want to play. At this point, if you want to play a certain type of video game, it's probably out there. And, you can't make, there's just not a thing where you just make a game that pleases everybody. It's just never going to please anybody. And I applaud Battlefield for doing something that they knew was going to be incendiary. They knew that this was going to be a fucking thing that shook people up. But, you know, I just can't be conned into actually caring about the people that are really this fucking upset about it. So, I wanted to circle into things because we actually, since we have had so many fucking technical difficulties, we've actually eaten up a lot of time for the podcast. I wanted to talk a little bit about Echogear. So Echogear, you know, we've been talking for a long time. You know, I don't know how to put this. You know, this is always kind of awkward to kind of, you know, put this into words. But, you know, we've been talking for a little while, and I feel like things have been going pretty smoothly. You know, I don't know how you feel about this, but, you know, I just kind of feel as though, based on the conversations that we've had, I'm not the best at this. I'm really not the best at this. I'm not the best at this. I just feel like based on the conversations we've had, you know, maybe we should take things to the next level. And
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to hear you feel that way. I've been feeling the same way. So it's good to know we're on the same page. So much courage right now to do this in front of all 7 viewers.
It's 12.
It's
actually.
12.
12, I'm sorry.
12, thank you.
I
Refresh your
my
Twitch
app.
page. Refresh your Twitch page. It's 12.
But, you know, I feel the same way. And I think we should start working together, actually, on a long-term relationship level.
Wow.
I said relationship. That's a scary word to
Wow,
drop
that is
into
a
like
scary
this
word.
sort of
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a scary
I'm
I'm
not
word.
sorry,
really
you're-
good.
Tell your fiance, I'm sorry. It meant nothing.
Rob,
I
as
just wanna-
somebody who's in a long-term relationship, can you navigate from here? Because I just can't. I can't. I gotta take my hands off the wheel here.
Honestly, I am terrified of commitment.
Yeah. I know,
Terrifying.
that's why I'm so happy for you and your girlfriend. Like, it took a lot for you guys to like make shit official, and you guys are so inspiring. Like, I don't know, it's beautiful, you two. I'm so happy for you and your girlfriend.
Oh my god! The thing is, what really reignited the flames for us was when I saw you and your girlfriend interact at PAX. It was just fireworks. It was explosions, and I saw the gleam in both of your eyes, honestly. And right then and there, that meeting was the match that got struck right back into the flames of my relationship. And I want to thank you, Chris. I really want to thank you.
Dude, and you're very welcome, but I want to thank you because
Okay,
I would
please.
have never knew how to treat a girl like I do now. Our relationship would never be like it is now if it wasn't for the example that you and your girlfriend set for us. So I want to thank you as someone who watched you guys for all of 10 months that you guys have been boyfriend. It's great. It's great, and I hope you guys nothing for the best, but you guys are the reason that my relationship is so great.
That's incredible. We honestly make it our job to try to mirror the success and the love and the companionship that you and your girlfriend have. We've been following it so closely, and you really do create an image that we want to try to recreate, and it's beautiful. It's truly something beautiful.
Dude, you're so selfless. Like, you keep talking about me and my girlfriend. I mean, it's all about you and my girlfriend. I appreciate you, like, being so selfless, but, I mean, you and your girlfriend, you guys are great. So, yeah, video games. Let's talk about it. Rob, thanks for you and your girlfriend.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
So, basically what we've been saying... Basically, what we've been saying for the past 8.5 minutes is that Wicked Good Gaming and Echogear are now going steady. You know, we both found each other on farmersonly.com, and you know, we both were just like, you know, listen, hey, you like video games, I like video games, you know, like, let's just try it.
You like mounting.
You like mounting, I like mounting, you know what I'm saying?
Rob and his girlfriend, though.
You know what I'm saying? You like, you know,
Sorry.
Listen, I mean, it was a match made in heaven. You know, you can put the everlasting love song on the background in the Match.com commercial. This will be you and me, and it's actually Wicked Good Gaming and Echogear like skipping down a sidewalk together.
Yes.
And so this is
Yes.
actually the reason that we're announcing this is because Echogear and Wicked Good Gaming are announcing a beautiful, harmonious partnership, and
Yeah.
and everybody benefits from this. Everybody benefits from this. So,
true.
know it or not, myself, Chris, and Rob have actually had the pleasure of using Echogear mounts for the last couple of weeks, and Rob is showing one on his video right now.
Ooh.
That double mount,
Yeah.
though, that double mount looking real dope. Chris has one. I've got one as well. I got them all delivered to my house. I was tempted to just buy like fucking 5 monitors and just set them all up like a NCIS type, hub.
Yes.
But the reason being is because you know that Wicked Good Gaming is selfless. We don't do anything for ourselves. It's really just a matter of kind of what we can do for the people that listen to us. We're actually going to do a giveaway to celebrate this harmonious union. Usually, as somebody who doesn't have any sort of experience in weddings, we're going to celebrate this union by giving away an Echogear mount of the winner's choice. So if you win this contest, if you win the giveaway, you're actually going to get an Echogear mount of your choice. You're going to be able to kind of like celebrate this holy matrimony between Wicked Good Gaming and Echogear, and I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. It's like a wedding favor. Yay. Best wedding favor ever, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting.
Yeah. It's like a centerpiece you get to take home. So Wicked Good Gaming, Echogear, right here, like just in the middle, like this, like blow together.
Just
forever.
mounted.
Just
Each other's
mounting
lobsters.
each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like that. Just doing all sorts of crazy, whole lot of gang shit. And we're gonna do a giveaway for. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna tweet it out. We're gonna kind of conduct everything. But the main idea here is that the winner of the giveaway is gonna win an Echogear mount of their choice. So if you have 2 monitors, if you have 1, whatever the fuck it has, whatever it is, Echogear has you covered. Echogear mounts. For me, so we have a lot of different varieties here. Rob has 2 PC mounts. Chris has 1. I have an iMac. I actually have an iMac that is over the weight limit for Echogear mounts. I'm going to put this out there right now. This is over the weight limit for Echogear mounts. My iMac, I did have to purchase an adapter for this. It was like a little like $10 like metal plate. Don't worry, this is not a slight against Echogear. I purchased this mount because Apple decided to make it so that you could not take the bracket out of your iMac after a certain year. I purchased it. I put the thing in. I mounted it on my Echogear mount. If I could turn my computer around and show you, I would. That my 25-pound fucking iMac is literally hovering above my desk in a beautiful fashion thanks to my Echogear mount. It looks beautiful. It moves very smoothly. And I couldn't be happier with it. So it's great for people with all sorts of mount needs. Whether you have a big monitor, a small monitor, 1 monitor, 2 monitors, 3 monitors, whatever you've got, Echogear has you covered. So we're very, very excited. We're still working out the fine details. In the future, for the people that don't win the giveaway, we're gonna work out a promo code. We're gonna have all sorts of great.
We have one.
We have a
one.
Promo
code. Yeah. Surprise.
Wow. What?
Happy birthday, everyone.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, and it's even Wait, is there like a
Wait, this is crazy too because my phone's gonna die and your excitement.
Okay. I'll hurry it up. It's okay. Yeah, we do. We have a promo code ready. It is customized to this podcast, to you guys. It's for your listeners. It is 10 Wicked. It should work now. It's live. So if you go to the website, it's good on any product, echogear.com. I think it's good on mounts, maybe not every product, but there's no reason for you not to try it out on a different product. If you don't want a gaming monitor mount, just see if it works. And then it's also live on Amazon. So 10 Wicked.
10
This
Wicked
is crazy.
live
Hold on.
right
This is
now.
Insane because as a community, as like what we are, we just give, and we just came into a union with a company that just likes to give.
Oh yeah.
It's incredible.
So
We're both givers. We both like mounting. It's just it is what it is. We just do what we
Match
do.
made in heaven.
A mount made in
Don't
heaven.
all like cider rosé.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think like any of us do. Besides,
No.
Good evening, Dom. Hey, baby, can you get me a 6-pack of those rosés I like?
Fuck all of
Put
you.
them in the freezer.
Wicked 10? Was it 10 Wicked or Wicked 10?
It is 10 Wicked.
10 Wicked. 10 Wicked is your promo code. Echogear.com. You go check out Echogear. 10 Wicked is your promo code. If you want to get how many percent off?
10% off.
10% off. 10% off. Echogear products.
Couple bucks.
It's a couple bucks. It's a little something. It's a little something. Echogear 10% off. 10 Wicked. That is your promo code to go check out and take advantage of this beautiful partnership. This is like saying, hey, you take my girlfriend out to dinner and she's actually going to take 10% off of the dinner bill by using my promo code. That's exactly what the fuck this is going on right now. So you go out and you take Echogear out for a date. You use the promo code 10Wicked. It's going to take 10% off your total for the products that you're purchasing. And I can't name any deal better than that. I don't know anything better than that. Can you?
No.
Not even the $5 box at Taco Bell. I don't even think that holds up to it.
Not even close. Like 10 Wicked, $5 box.
I mean, bring it a little closer, but yeah.
See, that's funny because the $5 box is always my peak, and we surpassed it.
No.
Surpassed it.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm
It's incredible.
Thanks for the 1,500 bits, my G.
Yeah, thank you for the 1,500 bits. So I want to make sure that we're leaving room for the Echogear interview that I'm putting in here. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to move it over to a little segment that we like to call Wicked Good Gaming Send It, in which we list off shout-outs, any sort of plugs that we want to do, any sort of people that we want to acknowledge. Chris, you usually have the most mindful and thought out shout outs on this segment, so what do you got?
No, that was last week. Nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, great. Rob?
Wait, did I miss something? Did he actually have some last week?
No, he didn't have anything last week
I had
either.
so many last week. I was just shouting people out left and right.
Yeah, no, actually, I listened to the podcast. What I'm saying. So big shout out to Echogear. Thank you, Lucy, for coming on. This is great. I'm gonna have to now type up a little ad and figure this out. So I'll let you guys know. Shout out to the state of Massachusetts for ruining everybody's lives for a day and a half, specifically mine. I don't know why you're fucking targeting me, everything, but please continue to destroy everything else around me. This is what I want. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's been fucked up. So I'm gonna be fixing this for my entire Memorial Day weekend. What else? Yeah, honestly I got nothing else. My phone's gonna die.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to everybody's internet connection for unfaithfully dropping out every 12 seconds except for the podcast. I'm gonna have to do an excessive amount of editing, and I'm not looking forward to it. Big shout out to that, and big shout out to Echogear. To promo code 10Wicked. Starting next episode, we're gonna start doing ads and all that good shit. So if you want to get 10% off an Echogear order, 10Wicked is your promo code. Big shout out to Miss Lucy Lloyd for coming on for the podcast. I know it wasn't the most smooth of productions, I promise.
Oh, no.
It was great. You gave me an excuse to have a drink on a Thursday. Not that I needed one.
That's what
we're gonna have to circle back around to all this when we all can have our setups working in tandem, and we can record a podcast that doesn't, that actually fits back up to our standard that we previously had.
Yeah. I swear to God, every other episode has been perfect. So big shout out to Echogear and Lucy. Thank you very, very much for stopping by, and we really appreciate you guys agreeing to go steady with us You know, we met at
Need
PAX
a locket.
East. We met at we needed like a little heart locket that's like one half is like Wicked Good Gaming, one half is Echogear.
Yep.
Because we love you guys, and we know that you know, you guys are super cool, and so, you know, if you listen to us, you know, it's the #1 gaming podcast on Spotify. I mean, I don't have to say it, you already know. You listen to us, you believe in what we are talking about, you should probably believe in what Echogear is talking about, because, you know, I'm going to put the interview in here at some point. I promise I'm going to maybe I'll put it in right here. I'm going to leave a note for myself to put it in right there. From PAX East, where you're going to get a little bit of more of an idea of what Echogear is all about. And if you need a quality mount for your PC monitor, you're going to go to echogear.com and you're going to use the code TEDWICKED to get 10% off. That is an unbelievable deal. And it's an unbelievable product. So, you know, take it from your boy Papa Dom, Dr. Bob, Chris P. You know, we don't lie. We've never told a lie. So that's all I know.
Not even.
Yeah. You guys have any final thoughts before we sign off?
I mean, you did lie once when you said that you really liked that rosé that you were drinking.
No, I got agita from it.
I think he was being completely honest.
At one point, you were talking, and like I could see the build up right. You're like, I know, agita.
I'm not proud of it.
I mean, hey, so be it. Rosé weather, frosé weather.
Ooh,
Yeah.
frosé. We're gonna do a little like rooftop bar frosé
Wait a
soon.
minute, you don't like frosé, Lucy?
I don't know. It's okay. I mean, it's still a wine slushy at the end of the day. If I'm gonna have a slushy, I want it to be like strawberry margarita or strawberry daiquiri. Like,
See, that's cool because like I mean that's some tequila. I get that, but like if you're really trying to keep it classy, like you're at the Envoy roof deck, like a couple baddies around, like you're trying to act as you go together. You order the frosé, but when no one's looking, you got a couple BLs on the side. You crush them.
oh yeah.
You come pinky out with the frosé.
Perfect.
Okay.
Flawless.
Bud lattes and a frosé on the side. Okay.
A couple
I
Bud
got
lattes.
it.
All the way around.
Lucy, do you have anybody you
Oh,
want to shout
sorry,
out?
sorry. Obviously, just a shout out to you guys. Thanks for having me. This was super fun. Despite all technical difficulties, you taught me a few things about this process. So on top of already being just a really great partner / better half, you know, I learned some things tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. So really shout out to you guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. So without any further ado, make sure you follow us on all social media networks. Unfollow us if you're a virgin that's upset about women being on the cover of Battlefield 5. It's at Wicked Good Games on Twitter, at Wicked Good Gaming on Instagram, Wicked Good Gaming on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to us, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio. Man, what was that other one that we're kind of influential on?
Spotify. I think it's Spotify.
Spotify. That was it. Spotify. That was it. Make sure you subscribe to us on Spotify. #1 gaming podcast on Spotify. You already know what it is.
I got one quick question. I have one quick question.
Yeah.
One quick question. Lucy, where can we find Echogear on social media platforms?
We are on Instagram. We are Echogear on Instagram. We are also Echogear on Twitter. And we also have Facebook. So any 3 of those channels, you can find us. Yeah, and it's pretty easy. We made it really easy. I think it's Echogear across the board. So
Perfect.
I personally really like Instagram, but I hear Twitter is on fire. So, you know, both of those are my favorites.
I mean, for some reason, we have a Pinterest too that I didn't
wow.
realize we had. But yeah, I mean, check us out on Pinterest too.
Yeah, follow us on Pinterest.
Are you pinning outfits for like this weekend?
Yeah, we're pinning.
for inspiration?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Rob tries on bikinis, and we post pictures with Rob in different types of bikinis.
Yes. Oh my
Damn
God.
right.
Following right now. Thank you.
Damn right. Those are
Yeah,
the ones that
yeah.
get the most likes.
All right.
I mean, obvious.